Hello guys, how y'all doing? This is Brian, the Piedmont Gardener. Glad to have you back with us. Today, just got off work a little bit ago. Still got the work uniform on, but today we're gonna get to harvest a few onions. The onions that we planted earlier in the year have reached a point to where they're ready to harvest. Not all of them, but looks like quite a few are ready to harvest. So I'm going to pull a few. I'm going to show you what I do. Let's get down here in the onion patch. Right, now, as you guys can see, out there in that raised bed, we've got a gob of onions. And old Brian, being that I had so much going on at work, we didn't let the weeds take them over. Michelle done real well about trying to keep up. Of course, she's been working long hours too. But as you can see, down here, we've got a few weeds, so it could be better, but we've been blessed with what we've got. So we're gonna get a few of these onions, and I'm gonna start. I'm gonna get over here. Now you can see this one here. I'm gonna show you what I was talking about. See that? How it's gone to seed. Don't know, sometimes it just happens. I don't care what you do. But see how small that onion is? If them things go to seed, you're not gonna have a big bulb. Now, don't get me wrong, we're gonna eat that onion. But let's reach in here and pull one up that hadn't gone to seed. There we go. Now this onion, boy, you're looking at my clothes, ain't you? This onion hadn't gone to seed. And you can see that don't have a great big top on it. Smaller top than the other one, but we got a whole lot nicer bulb. And that's, it's not quite a tennis ball, but that's a good onion. That onion will store well. What I'm looking for on the ones I'm harvested, I'm gonna take you back down here. If you'll look, see how that one there, he's standing up. These here, how the neck of the onions broke over. That means it's growed all it's going to. And so we're gonna go ahead and pull him out. And that one there is the same way. We'll pull him out. That one's the same way. There's another one that's broke over. Let's pull him out. So we got a few pulled. And so I'm gonna tell you what I'm gonna do. Let's pick this. Let's get this first one that we pulled up. All I'm gonna do to that onion is I'm gonna take my shears here, pruning shear, and I'm gonna cut the top off of him, just like that. And then I'm gonna turn around and I'm gonna trim roots off, just like that. Now, if the skin's real dirty, which he's not bad, we'll pull a little bit of that off. But the more I peel into that, now I could peel that plumb back to its white, and then you wouldn't have any dirt on the onion. But the next layer is going to dry out, so you're going to lose that layer. So I'm going to peel it back to that right there, and then it's ready to lay out and cure. I'm going to let my onions, I'm going to take and put newspaper on the table in a cool place, and I'm going to let these set and cure for about 10 days, maybe 14 days if it takes it. But that'll let that top dry up, and then they'll be ready to go in the root cellar. Let's get us another one. There again, trim the roots off. Don't matter which one you do first. And you can do this with scissors or the garden shears, either one. There we go. If you got, like I say, if you got real bad dirt on there, you can peel him back a little bit, get your dirt off. You don't want them, you can wash them, but I ain't gonna wash mine. I'm just gonna put them in the cellar. Go another onion. Cut the roots off. Turn him around. Cut the top off. Dust him off a little. And he's ready to go in the bucket. Cut the roots off. I can't. Well, I believe I need to sharpen my shears now. Huh. Alright, so I'm gonna get the rest of what's fell over. You can see, let me adjust this down. You can see that I've got some that's standing up, some that's laid over. I'm gonna go ahead and harvest the ones that's laid over, and we'll leave the others. A few days they'll fall over. That way I don't have so much work to do at one time anyway. So let me get to this and I'll show you what we got. Alright guys, well, we got a few of these onions pulled and trimmed, and as you can see, if you're looking at the bed here behind me, that we got plenty to go yet, but we got a few pulled. I'm gonna let these onions go just as long as I can, and but we've got that's a 6-gallon bucket, and there ain't no big monsters in there, but there's some good onions. Well, we got about 5 gallon. I'm gonna, like I told you earlier in the video, I'm gonna lay them on the table and on some newspaper, let them dry out, and then they'll be ready for storage. Not a whole lot to it. So I appreciate you watching the videos and hanging out with us a little bit. Until next time, this is a Piedmont Gardener. Y'all have a good day.